In the late 18th century, Britain was a global superpower, its wealth fueled by a dark secret, the transatlantic slave trade. For over 200 years, millions of Africans were captured, chained, and shipped across the ocean to a life of brutal bondage. But as a new century dawned, a powerful movement for change was ignited, one that would challenge the very foundations of the British Empire. The journey across the Atlantic, known as the Middle Passage, was a nightmare. People were packed into the suffocating holds of ships, chained side by side, with barely enough air to breathe or food to survive. Disease and death were constant companions. The merchants and plantation owners, however, this trade in human lives was just business of business that built fortunes and cities. But a growing number of people refused to stay silent. Religious groups like the Quakers called it a moral outrage. A young activist named Thomas Clarkson dedicated his life to exposing the trade's horrors, traveling thousands of miles to gather evidence. In Parliament, William Wilberforce became the movement's voice, relentlessly pushing for abolition. They were joined by countless ordinary citizens who signed petitions and attended rallies. One of the most powerful voices belonged to Olaudah Equiano, a former enslaved man. He wrote a moving autobiography detailing his capture in Africa and his fight for freedom. His story opened the eyes and hearts of thousands, showing the world the humanity behind the statistics. After 2 decades of relentless campaigning, the political tide finally turned. In March 1807, the British Parliament passed the Slave Trade Act, making it illegal for any British ship to transport enslaved people. The Royal Navy's West Africa Squadron was deployed to patrol the seas, hunting down illegal slave ships and freeing their captives. It was a monumental task, and the illegal trade continued for years, but a critical line had been drawn. The 1807 Act wasn't the end of slavery itself, but it was the beginning of the end. It sparked abolitionist movements worldwide and paved the way for the 1833 Act that finally emancipated all enslaved people in the British colonies. The story of abolition is a powerful reminder that even against overwhelming odds, a small group of determined people can change the world. It's a story of courage, persistence, and the unyielding belief in human dignity. The fight for true freedom and equality continues to this day. But it was here, in this historic struggle, that a crucial chain was broken. Thanks for watching. If you found this story powerful, please like this video and subscribe for more chapters from history.